Yawe olip percuanalen cakanan karway ni nigdo olip ngan segmenin Kotmane olip week. Yiperilo raining. I have Mr. Kevin Conkin, who is the co-director for transportation and also the director for support services. And we need kachida koi penigichin yalan anajiri rain najiri do dangan Jikuul ilo pajago pilo air parol. So next. My first question for you is, and it's about bus routes and the times. Can you tell me a little bit about how the bus routes are and the times?
Well, the times are going to be affected some due to somewhat of a driver shortage right at the moment that we're working hard to correct. So we would like to say that we're going to try to run those as normal or as close to on time as we can. And same way, you know, with the time, it usually takes us about 2 weeks, even in a normal year, to get all the kinks worked out, you know, adding new students to the route. We have to add some stops along the way as we grow. So what I can say to that is that we are going to try to run those as normal as possible. And I would ask the parents to please bear with us for the first couple of weeks to get some of the kinks worked out.
Okay.
For that.
Yes. Ekarangan malalagay lowi yalan ito da ngan riguro na jirigitian paj yapan enay chargin jablukun chechadilo weekend kain karwa no dagay bilo terin red ebayan air chodilo pastra barnganera dan ledo gyal aga en rejray mala ko ene jeno da par yal ko air mo dame ragang lori wachang terego manta yalan pajago mawa ko kumi meron lalilo ijame me website na Jikuul www.stel.org and yalgo mawa ko rene pareno eno chuan eno dio ko modala meno rene kachong terbalipten tim jemenajeri peren kader chone otair naro. Okay, next.
Miss Nita, I would like to say hi to all the parents and all the children and welcome back.
Mr. Conkin never can I lewat yawenga na ole mama papa ro mole prujuro kumi barruai ni ninja balak dongan Jikuul. The next question is what do they need to do while they're waiting for their bus?
You know, they need to social distance, Miss Anita. They need to stay the 6 foot social distancing. And also with the temporary mask policy that's in place, we need to make sure that they wear that mask on the bus. Okay. So that's things that our district is asking for the parents' help. And we're asking for the driver, you know, to be patient. We understand all this. It has taken me a long time, Miss Anita, to get used to wearing that mask.
Yes. Point ko ro kain gar yu rain when jai wujine kind of mask all bien and mujai dan kali karage kagien. Yang rene pareno dai wujin chudak chijino ne jandron elang elap space ilo ar katarot pagi. Agi kachi de pen mama paparo yang praino ragi rom rota lagi ron page ni perilo terrain me teacher baleo dialan magd. Okay, thank you. Next. While they're loading the buses, is there anything in particular that the students need to be aware of?
Yes. This year, first off, we go through the process. We will load the bus with our mask on. We have hand sanitizing stations in the stairwell for the students, and we would ask that they sanitize their hands when they load on the bus, as well as that we are going to develop seating charts for the bus. It may take a few days, Miss Anita, to get these seating charts together, but we ask that they will set in their assigned seat.
Okay. Rijugo rorane rilang may payo ilawan waray mask and of the kali karare jay within Karreo pera senatay di pier ilawair net to jagan wilang lo payo. Yang paraino rijugo rorane virtual air seating chart rane Kotmane ang anirwe. Ran chija do dilo jaga chigiri all radilo air wilang lo payo. Yang parchabala rent chuanilo tren recharvali seating charting. Ran chija do dilo spade and what all bien ngere lang do ngere druid ala den loan pajin. Next. What are some of the expectations from those that ride in the bus?
You know, if a student, we require to wear a mask. In loading of the bus, if a student were to show up and didn't have their little mask, we would offer them a disposable, because it's going to be a requirement that they have one. So the district has been purchasing disposable masks. Now, when we say disposable masks, these are not kind that you take home and wash in the wash machine or in the kitchen sink. These are disposable. So we will give those. If there becomes a problem that this is happening enough, we might notify the principal, you know, if a student continues to show up without a mask, and see what we can do to help that.
Yes, thank you. Ewe Kotmane go jan ro iuwe ilo paje agar iuwe all of roilo and paje barchuanalan renjai within ekana gair me. Imete menino daga iuwe me regelela ne regi kudu dai ruwe do lo pajeo eme rejago mask ko ai rage regelela chul disposable mask a madre de me koban kwale kone chola we odilo yene ne me jam kajar wale em parkali karge e panendri no dai lewa jam mask ne yo kudu dam chere do ngan pajeo ago ko chabe kana rene jai wujin kebak principal leo anchugulo when kanono utam. Our boy, all of Rora Juwelling the Gilopayo, Renchalagan, Kanagi Mas Goire, Chapnalagan, Kanagabang, Chenchuan Alenam, Real Rai Chalagam, Im Pastra Rojalewai, Quajalabo, when I begin low principal. Thank you very much. On the next slide. The next one is I'm going to ask you about sanitizing the school buses.
Okay.
How is that done?
Okay, we have been really fortunate and blessed here at Springdale that our custodial department, we will sanitize the buses. They're going to deep clean and sanitize, let me say that, at the midday run and at nighttime, okay? So the deep clean sanitize will happen then. And then the custodians will do that. And then our drivers, and I'm going to have a little visual aid here, Miss Anita. This is going to be Fresh 15. And the Fresh 15 will be on every bus. And the driver between runs, in other words, if I'm running an elementary run and then I run a secondary run, they will disinfect their bus before the other students load. With the Fresh 15, or if they're doing double runs. Now, this is an FDA food service sanitizer, so it is perfectly safe.
Thank you. Custodian Roranit disinfectum Karreo payogo, Roalen ilo chuan rane, Marun Yolabin, Luan Rane, and Capchudanla. Temperaino Pastra Rorani by Lukun Karreo payogo Igana Nito da Yellow. I know that Mr. Conkin Carlo Kain Karreo me, me elgun tibang FTM jana probim giara marong olip kadana nekdo e par disinfector pajong par Karreo pa driver bene chalok kilawan jadi an muntagen rene par pelak kilo an pajige ne terben kabirugan kodo ruj relang pena manair menono ilo air kanagi maskin. Thank you. And the next one. What about as far as when the weather is bad or, you know?
We at this time do not have any changes in inclement weather or bad weather. The policies are going to remain the same. We'll notify the students different things, you know, via website and notification systems. As well as the riders should be prepared daily, you know, rain events, snow events, cold weather, you know, make sure that your students are prepared.
Elangay ni nana lang hetiang norchen jilo kagi na Jikuul. Ijo bagay ngan kali karang na jiri rain na jirme rejuwe lo pa jagain rajay wijin pe oja kalibian manche pe wo nganan na juwot ngay ba juwot ngay ne chuno aga chaparewot langko merane nana am chilidir eje marom per ene per pena jiri rain himra juwe lo wain mageng ada pe oja nganien ki nagachen barwar policy agale nangin par walongan you could see well in again. Next. Okay, what are the expectations while students are riding on the bus back into their homes in the afternoon?
We're going to tell them it's exactly the same as in the morning. You must wear your mask. We're asking that they hand sanitize again as they get on the bus, and they sit in their assigned seats. These are extremely important. We want to have a very safe and healthy atmosphere.
Yes. Kali karodang nga nahole riguro me tayo me Jikuul kada manajan kum. Elanga kum rol jen Jikuul eno dami barrol. Riguro relang lo pajo me kanagair mas kilo yalo ay langan mo. Pareno rene bartsena tayi pe yerom Karreo wilo ay ruelang lo pajo. Riguro rene pareno chija di jogo me may karalangan ni raket sain sir go airme. Rijuwe yem chija di lo jen chigiri lo ay ruwe. Kadalangan Jikuul partija da chaylo space eno tangere chalangan Jikuul.
I want to welcome those students back. We're excited at Springdale to get to serve your students, and we're so excited to have them back in school.
Eno dan ligawin pa HAR-BER lukun manam kijoro rin lo ang Jikuul rin. Chabalak dong ang Jikuul rin kamulol peran ro kanami kadalak kadalak HAR-BER ro rin Springdale Public School go ran charwali penajirion nejum. Emelabam likun kanan karwaine ni do galibam kamulol kum. Emelanga ejidok limawing paraino din kater pajago go chojum kurdok nampain. Emen chimjon radon chimjon lalem wow rally the chilu wow aga apply yilo www.stel.org. So I think that concludes our time today, Mr. Conkin. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much for doing
Thank you.